Welcome back to Lunch with Crunch. Dad, I'm going to start doing something a little different. I'm going to show you guys some Korean food. I'm not going to show you guys like the main Korean foods that you guys know, like Korean barbecue, maybe soft tofu soup, jajangmyeon. I'm not going to show you that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you guys stuff that I grew up on that a lot of people might not know about. And so we're going to deep dive into that kind of stuff. And starting off the first episode of that is probably my personal favorite Korean food, and something I grew up eating almost every single weekend, is a soup, seolleongtang. Some of you guys probably know what it is, but it is a beef bone broth soup. It's been simmered and it turns like this milky white color, has tons of collagen in it. Honestly, it's raining right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's a little gloomy and it's raining, but I'm hungry and I wanted some soup. So as you can tell, it's just pure white. I don't know if you can't really tell, but it's like pure white soup. Usually what it serves with is there's rice. Inside the soup itself, it usually comes with some type of a noodle in there, either glass noodles or in my case, like a rice noodle, like that. And what you do is you put this into your soup, and it comes with green onions. So you could garnish it with green onions. And of course, if you don't like any of this stuff, you don't have to put it in. And it's a very plain broth. Like, it's literally just bone broth soup. And so what you do is they give you salt, or on the table they'll have salt. And so you just add a little salt into the soup, and it kind of adds a little bit more flavor to it. In the soup itself, you're gonna have cuts of meat like this, which is the brisket. There's gonna be things like tripe. There's gonna be pieces of I think that's like tongue right there. So it's a very meaty soup. Let me just take a quick little sip of this broth. Oh yeah. Oh, yummy. And traditionally, you're gonna eat this with different types of kimchi. So this one is gonna be your gakdugi, which is a Korean radish kimchi. And of course, regular Napa cabbage kimchi. And that's it. It's a very simple dish. And let me show you guys how you eat it. Or at least this is how I used to eat it. Before, when I was a kid, I would just throw it all into my soup and then just stir it up and eat it. Now that I get older, I like to just dip mine in like this. Take a bite of rice. A little bit of the gakdugi. I like to take my noodles and some of the beef and just go. I'm actually just gonna toss this all in here right now. Before, when I was a kid, I would just throw it all into my soup and just drench it. Ooh, you know what would be really good is a heaping spoon of rice and some of this kimchi right up on top like this. Oh my goodness, look at this bite right here. Gakdugi on top. So you go, rice and gakdugi. I used to eat this every Sunday with my dad. Man, look at this bite. A little bit of noodle, a little bit of rice, meat. Gakdugi. Kimchi. This soup, it's been simmered, boiled, cooks all day long, and you get all of that beefiness from the broth, or from the bones. Wow, it is so good. This is literally meant for you to just enjoy the taste of beef. Yeah. I'm talking about tons and tons of meat in here. Just sliced brisket, noodle, even the tripe. I love tripe. It's so, the texture is so amazing. Oh, look at this piece of kimchi right here. Whoa. Look at that right there. You see that? I mean, that right there is the way to eat seolleongtang. You're gonna take a bite of soup with noodles and meat, and then follow it up with a chaser of like kimchi, and of course you have to follow that kimchi up with a little soup from the gakdugi. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that. I'm gonna do one more really nice bite for you guys. A little bit of that tripe. A little bit of that tripe and gakdugi on there. Brisket pieces. Seolleongtang is one of those soups that, to me at least, it's very rich. It's got a really great beefiness to it, and you have to have good kimchi to go with it. One of the most important factors for me, not the like end all for Korean restaurants, but for me at least, when you go to a Korean restaurant, the dishes and whatnot, like the main entrees, could be served whatever. It could be a soup, it could be a Korean barbecue, whatever. But if the kimchi is good, it makes that Korean restaurant so much better. If they don't have good kimchi at a Korean restaurant, is it even a Korean restaurant? If you're a Korean restaurant, you have to have good kimchi. It's gotta be like really good. That was a Korean soup called seolleongtang. So if you're ever in a restaurant and you want to give it a try, it's beefy, it's hearty, it's got tons of collagen, so it's going to be great for your skin and your hair. So, I mean, maybe eat it once a month, once a week. Give it a try. Come back for next time. I'm going to do a different Korean dish and kind of expose you guys to what's out there. More than just your typical Korean barbecue and kimbap and bibimbap. I want to show you guys the other soups, the other things that Korean people eat at Korean restaurants. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. CrunchFam.